Welcome back to Crow Technicals Trading. This time we'll be showing you how to calculate position size, so how many shares you should be buying or how many lots you should be buying if you're trading foreign exchange. So here's the equation that's going to figure out your position sizing, and I'll break this down further and I'll go over it in a real chart. So let's just say our total account value is $10,000. So risk tolerance is at 2% will give us a number of $200 on the top here. Then we take our entry minus our stop loss, and it's going to give us our loss price per share, per one share. So we take the $200 on top and divide that by the loss price per share on the bottom, and that'll give us exactly how many shares we can buy. You can see here on this chart of Facebook that we have our entry and our stop loss already picked out. Now you want to pick your stop loss before you even enter the trade, and the reason for that is we want to determine a strategic location to get out of this trade if the chart goes against us, if the price goes against us. We want to pick the stop loss that is, placed at a point where if it meets that stop loss, it's telling us we're wrong about this trade and we're going to cut our losses early. What we don't want to do is we don't want to pick just a random number of shares and then put our stop loss according to the maximum allowable risk. At that point, we don't want the number of shares to dictate where our stop loss is at. We want our stop loss to dictate the number of shares we're buying. And that's why we're going through this whole calculation of position sizing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the 177.88 and we're going to subtract it subtract 167.15 from that number. That's going to leave us with a loss per share of 10.73. Now, 2% of our $10,000 account is going to be $200. So we're gonna divide 200 by 1073, and we're going to end up with 18 and some change shares. We always want to round down. We don't want to round up, even though that may only end up being a difference of a few dollars, depending on account size. At this point, it's really not that big of a deal, but you just always want to get into the practice of rounding down. Just to plug some numbers in from our original equation, we have our $200 maximum risk, and 1073 is the loss per single share. Divide 200 by 1073 and you end up with 18, and that will be, so if you meet your stop loss, the most you're going to lose is $200 on that, and that should be on any trade that you make. Any trade you don't want to exceed 1 to 2% of your total account value. Well, that's it. Now you know how to correctly determine your position size. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.